How do you build a tiny home in The Sims 4 for an elder couple looking forward to having grandchildren? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for a tiny home speed build. This is a part of my 90-day Sims 4 edition series. So, if you like a good story and you like a good build occasionally, please like, subscribe, follow, comment. Just do all the things. So that's right. This house is for Roman, who is the star of our 90 Day Fiancé Sims 4 edition, for his uncle Carter. Now, let me give my disclaimer. This is a voiceover, a speed build, so I do not edit my voice. So please forgive any hums, ahs, all of those things in advance. And most importantly, I hope you love my real slow southern drawl. Yeah, so anyway, Carter has married Ava, one of his sweethearts. He had tried to do a polygamy relationship for a while. It didn't work out. So he's decided to be a one sim type of guy. But after the wedding episode last time, you may not be able to tell that. So I'm going to talk about the build and the story. But it is about time that Roman and Carter split up from each other. They have lived together ever since Carter came swooping in with his big heart in hero mode and rescued Roman from his crazy great grandmother Shelley after Roman's parents died. So Roman's mother was Carter's sister. That's his uncle. So what I want to do is do a tiny home. I feel like that would be perfect because, as you may have noticed, they started with about 20,000 simoleons. They started with a little bit less, but this lot actually cost just over 2,000 simoleons. It is in Tartosa up on the cliff. So it's a beautiful lot, but that left 18,000 to build with. And I want to have about 2,000 simoleons left. And I'm going to build in the highest tier of the tiny homes, which is a small house. Now I am just doing a square frame, but I want to build this outside wall, which is going to actually be a porch, and I'm going to have a step that goes across the entire front that leads up and into the house, because I'm going to put some rocking chairs, because elders in the Sims can reminisce, right? So I want rocking chairs. I want a table outside for dining and leisure, because I may end up putting a thumbs up game out there or something, but they need space on the outside because they won't be able to fit a dining table on the inside. I do want 2 bedrooms. So as you can see, I'm putting some columns in because I think it will give it character. I'm really struggling with like the color coordination between the roof and the columns and the stairs, but I was going to do like a dark color to highlight it and really set that lighter siding off. But I've decided that I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to do my typical blend all the colors things. I do recognize that having contrasting colors has benefits, but I really struggle with decorations and things like that. I usually say I'm not a builder, but I find that I actually kind of am a builder. I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy, but I mean, check me out on the gallery, Just a Mom That Sims. You will look me up and it'll only show like 4 bills. Enable custom content and it will pull my bills up. And don't worry, I don't really have custom content in the bills, but what happens is usually before I upload, I forget and I put in like the Granny's cookbook and the Oni's recipe mod. So they're just like some small cookbooks that I usually sit on top of a counter, but because I put those in before I upload, it flags the whole thing as CC, but it's just game pack things. So you would not be missing anything unless you didn't have a pack. And for the record, I think when I last looked, I forgot how many packs there are, but I think I have 35. That's including the kits and everything that I have. And I think there's like 80 something. So I don't play with all the packs by far. And I definitely download any free one I get. But I'm going to set the kitchen up on the left side of the screen in the front, and then on the right side is going to be the living room. Now, I'm also putting 2 bedrooms because Ava and Carter are looking forward to grandchildren. Roman has just gotten married, and they're hoping that him and Kaylin have grandchildren for them. But also, Ava has an adult son named Patricio Jr., PJ. So I really want you all to meet him. He is now staying in the home that Ava used to live in with his, well, he calls it his uncle, but it's really Ava's cousin. They grew up like brother and sister Isaiah. So yeah, he's staying there with him. But Patricio is a full grown adult. So hopefully between him and Roman, some grandchildren will arrive. So we're gonna do this second bedroom as that. And as I'm looking at this house, I'm realizing my bedrooms are too big for a tiny home, even though I'm in the tier amount. So what I'm gonna do is shrink them in. Now, right behind this bathroom from this angle, you can see we have a washroom. So I am going to use the laundry day pack. I don't use it often, but this is an elder couple with no children. I will play them off camera sometimes, and we will feature them in some episodes. So, in a chapter, you will come over here and see them. I don't mind playing the laundry pack with that because it's not a lot. But if you have been watching my channel, I'm a family game player. So I will typically have a lot of Sims in my home, and the laundry day pack, even though I love it, I really do. It's really hard to balance all my Sims and the laundry. That's like my tipping point. But normally the Sims aren't a problem, the laundry is. So they're gonna have that. Carter has bought his old bed from the old house. So that's why you saw me put that $4,500 back for the bed. And anything that he bought over, because I'll delete from the old house. But the easiest way to do it versus trying to split inventory was just to put it in this house and then say it came from the other house. So follow my imagination, if you will, because I do stretch it and exercise it regularly. But the kids' room is going to have some decals on the wall. I'm putting a rug down in Carter's room because I really want this house to have some more character in it. I want it to feel homey and lovely, but not too big. But this tiny home actually feels pretty spacious to me. I don't put too much furniture in my homes. Putting this little mat, I felt like just putting a whole sink in the kitchen would be best because I had this little patch of wall space, and I started to try to put a table and chair there, but I know that it needs to go outside. Carter brought his trunk over from the other house too. So you can see that he's really put some effort in, and we're down to 4,000 simoleons. So I'm trying to put just a few decorations up with that, and I want them to feel wonderfully decorated, whatever the buff is they get, but they will just be enjoying their time with each other. There's a fishing spot right below them, and at some point we're going to do the walkthrough. But Carter had been really reserved because he retired from the military. So I picked 2,000 simoleons to remain because he gets a very modest pension. Ava also worked as a barista, and she's going to continue doing that job. So she will bring in income because their job is 5 days a week, and I believe 2 hours in the early morning hours. So she'll be bringing in income, and he'll be bringing in almost 300 simoleons every day. So they could live off of 2,000 left because they'll have money coming in, and they can be comfortable and not struggle. And they have everything they need. Now, Ava used to be a workaholic. She was our season 1 90 Day Fiance Sims 4 edition star, and she was a workaholic. She was on that corporate grind, and after her horrible divorce, and she had her son, and she just realized that it wasn't worth it, and so she quit her job and took a part-time job, and she also did some bartending to make money on the side. But her and Isaiah always lived in the home together. Isaiah is, I believe he's a chef if I remember correctly, so he also had a nice income flowing in, and he also kind of took up a role with her son to help out a lot, even though Isaiah did not want to be around kids. But when his nephew came along, he fully embraced him, and that was their story. So as the sun sets, we're going to do do our walkthrough, and you can see the outside of the house. And it's a very simple, but I think beautiful layout. Also, as we walk in the front room, you can see the three doors that lead to our bathroom in the center and our two bedrooms. Our master bedroom is on the left. You can see our living room and our little tiny kitchen that I think packs a lot in a small area. We're going to walk into Carter and Ava's bedroom. Ava likes that wild side of Carter, but hopefully he can settle down. You can see our mirror on the wall. This is our little tiny bathroom, and I just have our shower and everything going in a row here. But coming back, we've got this two towel room that is our washer and dryer. So it's functional. And then we can come to our extra bedroom, and you can see where we hope our future grandchildren will be sleeping. Now, coming back out front, this is just to show you the beautiful view that Ava and Carter will have as they are sitting out on their porch every day. Now, Carter is going to come in and cook a meal because Ava is home and it is time for them to eat. But I hope that you enjoyed this house build. Again, check it out under Just a Mom That Sims on the gallery. That's my ID. And hit that custom content because I did put the Granny's Cookbook before I uploaded it. I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please consider coming and joining me for our 90 Day Fiancé Season 5, which is our current season starring Carter's nephew, Roman. Go check out his prequel episode and see how he's overcome so many hardships, and also maybe check out Ava's season 1 episodes of 90 Day Fiancé. It was highly entertaining. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.